You think you know empathy? Think again. Most people see it as a noble trait, a sign of compassion and understanding. But there's a darker side to empathy that few dare to speak of, a side that turns this seemingly virtuous quality into a weapon of manipulation and control. Imagine walking into a room and instantly knowing how to bend everyone to your will, not through force or intimidation, but through a deep understanding of their emotions, their weaknesses, their deepest desires. This is the power of weaponized empathy. And it's being used against you every single day. The truth is, empathy isn't always what it seems. In the hands of the wrong person, it becomes a tool for exploitation. Sociopaths and covert operatives have long known this secret. They don't just read people, they dissect them, peeling back layers of emotion to expose the raw nerves beneath. Think about it. How many times have you felt an instant connection with someone, only to realize later they were playing you? That's weaponized empathy in action. It's subtle, it's insidious, and it's incredibly effective. But it's not just individuals you need to watch out for. Entire organizations have mastered the art of weaponized empathy. Take the CIA, for example. Their interrogation techniques aren't just about physical pressure. They're psychological warfare, using empathy to break down barriers and extract information. Imagine being in a cold, sterile room. Your interrogator doesn't yell or threaten. Instead, they listen, they understand, they mirror your emotions, creating a false sense of safety. Before you know it, you're spilling secrets, thinking you're talking to a friend. That's the power of weaponized empathy in action, but it goes beyond just extracting information. The CIA and other intelligence agencies use empathy in psychological operations to manipulate entire populations. They tap into collective fears, hopes, and insecurities to shape public opinion and behavior. It's mind control on a massive scale, all powered by a twisted form of empathy. Now, you might be thinking, I'm too smart to fall for that. But here's the thing. Emotional mimicry is a powerful force. When someone mirrors your emotions, your brain releases oxytocin, the trust hormone. It's a biological response hardwired into our DNA. Before you even realize what's happening, you're forming a bond with someone who may not have your best interests at heart. This false trust is the foundation of countless scams, toxic relationships, and cult recruitments. It's the empathy trap, and it's everywhere. That charismatic leader who seems to understand you perfectly, the online friend who always knows just what to say, they might be using weaponized empathy to manipulate you. The signs are subtle, but they're there if you know what to look for. Excessive mirroring of your body language, uncanny ability to predict your emotional responses, rapid establishment of deep, intimate connections. These could be red flags that you're dealing with someone skilled in weaponized empathy. But it's not just in personal interactions. Weaponized empathy has invaded our media landscape. Influencers and brands have mastered the art of creating parasocial relationships, one-sided connections where you feel close to someone you've never met. They tap into your emotions, your insecurities, your dreams, all to sell you products or ideologies. Every time you scroll through social media, you're bombarded with carefully crafted messages designed to manipulate your emotions. That heartwarming video, that relatable meme, they're not just content, they're weapons aimed straight at your psychological weak points. So what can you do? How can you protect yourself in a world where empathy has become a weapon? The first step is awareness. Recognize that not every emotional connection is genuine. Not every person who understands you has your best interests at heart. Develop a healthy skepticism. Question those instant connections. Be wary of people or organizations that seem to understand you too perfectly. Remember, true empathy takes time and effort. If someone's empathy feels too easy, too convenient, it might be weaponized. But don't let this knowledge make you cold or cynical. True empathy still exists, and it's still a powerful force for good. The key is to develop your own emotional intelligence. Learn to distinguish between genuine understanding and manipulative mimicry. Strengthen your sense of self. Know your values, your boundaries, your non-negotiables. The stronger your core identity, the harder it becomes for others to manipulate you through false empathy. And most importantly, use this knowledge as a force for good. Now that you understand the power of empathy, use it ethically. Build genuine connections, offer real understanding and support to others. Be the antidote to the weaponized empathy that's poisoning our world. Remember, knowledge is power, and now you have the knowledge to see through one of the most insidious manipulation tactics out there. Use it wisely, stay vigilant, and never underestimate the power of true, genuine empathy. The world is full of people trying to manipulate you, but armed with this knowledge, you can turn the tables. You can become the one who truly understands, who truly connects, who truly leads, not through manipulation, but through authentic empathy and genuine strength. So the next time you walk into a room, remember this: you're not just there to be influenced, you're there to influence, to connect, to lead. With your eyes wide open and your empathy as a shield, not a weapon, this is your wake-up call. The game has changed, and now you know the rules.